welcome back. So today it's Friday, time is 7:30 at Melbourne. My name's Ian, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will be dedicating this 1 hour of time to help you to receive answer from the universe. All right. So if you have a bursting question and you are trying to make the best decision for yourself. All right, 奇门遁甲 can help you. So what is 奇门遁甲? 奇门遁甲 is actually a tool that we use, okay? A tool that we use to predict, all right? The word, I think, the word, I'm trying to use words that you can understand. So maybe to 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 know the outcome one step in advance before we make any decision, before we take any actions. Okay, so in those days, 奇门遁甲 was actually used for war, for battle. All right, so it's like before starting the war, all right, they will actually open up 奇门遁甲 prediction, and then they will have a look. How likely will I win this battle? How likely will I win this war? All right, if the chances are high, so, and then the next step is, what are the strategies can help me to win the war? So in those days, 奇门遁甲 was actually used for strategy. You know, it's more about strategy, what to do, when to do, how to do. All right. So, and of course, nowadays there are some people who said, well, Ian, we are not going to fight in the battle anymore. Why do we still want to learn 奇门遁甲? Why are you still, doing 奇门遁甲, learning 奇门遁甲? So although we don't really fight in the battle anymore nowadays, having said that, if you run a business, your competitors are your enemies. Okay, put it in that way. Not that you want to kill them, but you are fighting for the same market because there are only this many people will buy this product. All right, if the consumers bought products from your competitors, they are not going to buy from you anymore, right? So in such case, how can you maximize your advantage to reach the customers, to take more share of the market and make them buy from you? All right, so this is doing a business, running your own business is also a battle, a war. It's just that you are fighting in a market where you don't really kill people, all right? You don't hurt people violently, but you are still fighting for the market share. Okay, so every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Melbourne time is when I will help you to interpret the message coming from the universe, and the tool I'm going to use is called 奇门遁甲. All right, what I can see in this 奇门遁甲 prediction is that so what sort of question can you ask? All right, so for example, you went for interviews in 2 companies and both companies are also giving you an offer, In that case, which company, maybe your question will be, which 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 offer should I accept, company A or company B? All right, so which company is better for me, which company will give me better future, will I be able to handle the task, the job in company A better or in company B better? So you might have questions like these in your mind, and to help you to make the best decision for yourself, for you, 奇门遁甲 is actually a very good tool we can use. And while interpreting all these messages in the 奇门遁甲 prediction, I will not be sharing my opinions. I will not be giving you any personal suggestions, because that's not what I should be doing, right? I think that's not fair to intervene the message. All right, so what my role here is just to help you to interpret the message from the universe. Okay, I will only help you to interpret the message using 奇门遁甲 prediction. And the question you ask, please ask specific questions. Okay, for example, which offer should I accept, from company A or company B? Alright, if you ask an open question like, Ian, will I get a job next year? Then in that case there wouldn't be any answer, because that question is not specific. In a way, we said that question is blank. Alright, will I get a job next year? It's just like asking, will I become a rich person? Will I get a girlfriend? Will I have a boyfriend? You know, that kind of question is not specific. So 奇门遁甲 is that if you are, especially if you would like to make the best decision for yourself, for your life, 奇门遁甲 can help you. 奇门遁甲 can help you to make up your mind to make the best decision for you. And how does that work? First, you have to ask the question. Alright? Only when after asking the question, the universe will respond. If without asking any question, the universe will not respond. Okay? So first you have to ask your question, and then only the universe will respond. And when we say 奇门遁甲, 奇门 actually means the strange doors, the mystical doors, because there are, let me see, oh okay, just 1 second, okay, there are 8 strange doors, okay, or you call them mystical doors in 奇门遁甲. Yeah, so there are 8 mystical doors, okay, or some we can call them the strange door in 奇门遁甲. And so the moment when you ask one question, you are actually opening one door in this 奇门遁甲 prediction. Okay, so when you ask the question, you open one door, one of the doors, and then the answer that responds from the universe, okay, will trigger another door, or maybe the same door. Okay, so first when you ask one question, you open up one door, and then the answer will trigger another door, or maybe the same door, and then I will help you to interpret all the messages coming from the doors. So by using 奇门遁甲 is that the answer that you trigger, the door that you open, the answer is only applicable to you, but not anyone else. Even if there are 3,000 people watching this Q&A with the universe, but because you ask the question, so the answer is only applicable to you, but not anyone else. Because they didn't ask the question, they didn't trigger the door. Okay? So now we have a message from Katrina. Hi Master Ian, I have a potential collaboration with a startup company. They said we'll reach out in November to sign a contract. Do you see this happening, and do you see this collaboration will be beneficial to my business? Okay, so the questions coming from Katrina are valid questions because they are very specific, asking about the collaboration from these people to start up company with a potential with a startup company. Okay, do you see this happening, and do you see this collaboration will be beneficial to my business? Okay, so first you ask the question, you are here. Okay, you are here in this store. Okay, and then you are asking about the contract, right? The collaboration. Okay, will this collaboration happen? And then will this collaboration be beneficial to my business? Okay, so there are two questions. So we first look at the collaboration and then we will look at the business. Okay, now you are here. The collaboration is here and the business is there. Okay. Whose business is this? Is this your business, Katrina? Or is the business started or not? Whose business is this? Your business, right? Beneficial to my business. So that's your business. Okay. Okay. So what I can see here, um, there are some obstacles blocking the collaboration. It's Tor Business. They approached me to use their platform as a coach to coach potential members of theirs. It is their business. Okay. It looks like they would like to collaborate with you, but there are some obstacles. In okay, and there are some obstacles in this collaboration, and even if you got to sign the contract, um, it is not very helpful for the business. It is not very helpful for the business. The business currently is doing quite well. Looks like it's doing quite well. But this collaboration doesn't really help the business much. And also they are a little bit of, how to say that, 佢哋有少少反反复复啊。Even you yourself，你嘅心有少少反反复复，又想愛又想唔愛， you just both of you, you are just keep changing your mind. Sometimes they really would like to, yeah, just go and sign the contract, and then sometimes they will think about it. Maybe they just change their mind, and that's the same as you as well. 土生金，金生水，水生木。The business doesn't seem helping you much as well. The business doesn't seem helping you. Yeah. You're waiting to see the contract. So you're still holding some, you are still not 100% all in, right? You just want to look at the contract and see whether you want to sign or not. Is that right? At one moment you just feel like, okay, let's do it, go for it. And then the next moment you change your mind. It's the same to them. There are some obstacles in signing the contract, absolutely. And even after signing the contract, what it is showing here is that your collaboration between, the collaboration doesn't really help the business much. And also the business doesn't really help you, neither you or them. Katrina say, yeah, I would like to see what their terms are before I commit. Yeah. They are also watching you actually. Yeah. So do you still want to sign the contract? So you mean they won't do well? Well, what I can see here is the business is doing very well, but the collaboration doesn't really help to make it better. The business is doing very well. And looks like, well, yeah. Looks like the business has quite a lot of cash flow. I don't think they started yet. Okay. So the business looks quite good. If they want to start the business, they have to do it right away now, okay? Because there is this symbol of right away now. Having said that, the collaboration doesn't really help, and the business also doesn't help you. I might be wrong, but they do have cash flow. You see, they do have cash flow. They do have, they do have a lot of cash flow, like they have uh good enough of money to run the business. That's right. They need coaches for the business to work. That's right. They want to start right now. If they want to do it, they have to do it right now. Do you hate the business or do you dislike the business, Katrina? Ah, they do have the capital. You see, Katrina said they do have the capital. Capital. That's right. That's right. They have a lot. They have strong capital actually. No, you don't dislike it. Okay, that's fine. The thing is, you are just keep changing your mind. You are not sure you want to go ahead or not. I thought it sounds interesting. This collaboration, as I spoke to founder. What do you mean? Oh, you don't dislike it, but you think this is going to be interesting, right? Okay, that's all right. There are some obstacles. If you want to, you can look at the southeast section of your house. Again, this is another section. I think there's a light bulb or candle that's not working. Southeast, that's right. You are very open-minded to this business, to this collaboration. I can see that you're very open-minded with this collaboration, and you have the energy to go. But there are some a little bit of obstacles. You just check the southeast section of your house. There might be a light bulb that's burned or a candle that looks a little bit ugly. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. It can help with the collaboration. The collaboration will help you, but the business doesn't really help you because there are something you have to, some steps you have to take. And I can see that you are a smart person, Katrina. You are you are very capable of doing what you want. Southeast is other side of bathroom. Okay. Is the light bulb working in southeast section? Or maybe a candle? Or a light bulb, Okay, thanks. Nice to hear I'm smart and capable. Well, that's what shows in Jia prediction. I don't know you at all, but that's what it tells me. Hmm. this is interesting. Look at what Katrina says. I think there's a light that is flickering from time to time, but I can't change it. Well, I can't help you to change it. If you want to get the collaboration, get the contract signed, you have to do something yourself. The collaboration will help you. Yes, the collaboration will help you. The business doesn't help you directly, but the collaboration will. And you are quite looking forward to the collaboration. Although somehow you are just waiting to see the contract, and somehow you feel like you want to change your mind and see what the terms are before you commit. That's normal. Yeah, it's installed to cupboard. Get someone to help you. I can't help you. Okay, I will ask again to see if anything can be done as I live in condo. Alright. Okay. Get that light bulb fixed. It will help. So this is very interesting that if we can know something in advance, we can actually reduce the chances of us making silly mistakes in our life. And that's also the reason why I am conducting the 2026 Feng Shui Convention that will be held on the 29th of November. Uh-huh. And why I want to share what will happen in 2026. Because if we know something in advance, we can plan, whether the outcome is going to be good or not good. Okay, we can plan ahead. If the outcome is going to be good, we can plan ahead to make it better, to make sure that we receive the fruits for 2026. And if the outcome is just going to be so-so, all right, we still can plan ahead so that we won't invest in the wrong, in the wrong things. We don't have to invest not just money but also our time and energy in something that is not going to have any return, right? We want to try to make the best investment for our time, energy, and of course money, so that we receive the fruits, good fruits in return. And so it's the same concept in Qimeng prediction, right? It's the same concept in Qimeng prediction. Why we want to look at this Qimeng prediction? Because when we know the outcome one step in advance, all right, then you know whether you want to go or not to go. You just want to stay where you are, or do you want to take the action, right? So this is the same for the upcoming 2026 Feng Shui Convention. I assure you, it will help you to plan your 2026 ahead. I assure you, I will be sharing many predictions for 2026 from different perspectives. It's not just from one perspective. There are at least 6 or 7 predictions from different perspectives using different tools to look at what will happen in 2026. And the reason for me doing it is just to help you not to make silly mistakes before 2026 comes. Alright, ticket is still available. You can absolutely buy the ticket. I haven't put the link here, right? I'll put the link up. If you would like to know what will happen in 2026 and plan ahead, I assure you, you will definitely get more than what you pay for the ticket. I guarantee. Because 2026 is going to be very, very tough. And when it is very, very tough, we need to know the right strategy to do or not to do. If to do, what to do. Alright, I will put the 2026 Feng Shui Convention link here. Message from Katrina. Yeah, I'm quite keen to sign up. Tough or no? It is quite tough. It will be tough next year. Okay, I am just copying the link. Just 1 second. I'll put it in the chat box. Alright, so this is 2026 Feng Shui Convention. There you go. The link is there. Some people complain that, Ian, why am I paying this just to know what will happen next year? When time comes, when next year comes, I will know what will happen. Why should I pay so much? It's not that much, but some people complain. So it's the same thing as Chimen Tunjia prediction. As I just said, if you know what will happen, you can plan ahead. So you know how. Anyway, you have to work, right? Anyway, you have to carry out your business. Anyway, you have to spend that much time, you have to spend that much energy, and somehow you might also have to invest your money, all right, to bear a fruit, all right. So anyway, you have to invest. But if you can know something one step in advance, if you can know the outcome one step in advance, you know whether it worth your energy, your time, and your money to do this investment. Whether it worth to sign the contract with this company or just say goodbye. So this is the same for 2026 Feng Shui Convention. When we know it one step in advance, we know what to plan ahead. We know what to do. Instead of investing our time, money, and energy in something that will never bear fruits, this is the time you can choose to make a wise move or just sit and wait until when it happens. Feng Shui will help us to win at the start, but not adjust later. If you have to adjust later, that will be quite late. Sorry to say that. You can sit and wait and just wait until time comes and you will know what will happen in 2026. That's right. But if you would like to plan ahead, this is the time. You still have a chance to. If there's no one asking, can I ask another question? If not, happy to let others have a chance. Well, currently there's only you, Katrina. You can keep asking. No one has any question today. Not yet. You can go ahead, Katrina. Katrina has a lot of questions. And that and by asking questions, it will help Katrina to plan ahead instead of adjusting it later. You can win at the start. That's what we want to do. Yes, Katrina, you can go ahead and ask. It's your day, that's right. If any of you has any questions, you're more than welcome to type your questions in the chat box, follow with your date of birth. Okay, so now we will look at the question from Katrina. Yes, I'd like to know if this lady who claims to own a durian plantation in Malaysia, is she a scammer? I invested a small amount and still waiting for her to return the money, but still nothing yet. Okay, if you would like to know if this lady is a scammer, you need to give me this lady's year of birth. Do you know when was she born? Because you asked about this lady, is a person. You have to let me know the year when she was born. Huh. When you don't know, then it is a little bit difficult for me to see if she's a scammer or not. Yeah. Okay, I changed my question. Will I get back my investment money as it's about me? Ah, you see? Very smart. Katrina is very, very smart. Ah, let me think. You invested something. Will I get your money? Will you get your money back? Let me think. You invested something. Will you get your money back? Huh. I'm trying to remember the symbol. Give me 1 second. I'll try to search for the symbols. Ah. What is the money symbol again? The live door. Ah. Well, it was such a long time before someone asked me about money. Oh. I'll just look at this case first. Yeah, I know you're talking about Sunman, but I don't remember if money is Sunman. Is that? Ayo, shit. Sorry, I don't remember now. uh, I look at the case, okay, about your investment. Uh, I think she's hiding away, right? Is that lady hiding away? Looks like the lady is hiding herself away from you. Can you still reach that person? Quite likely you're not able to reach that person. Seems like it. Yeah. It shows that she's hiding. You can text her. Okay. Is she responding? Like, you do feel she's hiding or avoiding? If that's the case, quite likely you are not able to. How much did you invest? Is the number start with one? Is the number start with one? Maybe 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. Is the number start with one? The money that you invested in that durian thing. Uh just tell me, like, I don't know. Is the number started with one? What I can see here is one. No. Six. In what currency? Now when you ask what currency, well, hmm. Money, I'm still thinking about which symbol is the money. Let me see if I can, if I'm able to check. Ah, pardon about my memory. Yeah, the other is Wu, but that is the capital. Uh, and this is not borrow money in it is investment. So that is a investment. We can also look at Wu too, right? Because it's investment. That is the capital. Okay, so let's look at Wu. If we look at Wu, you are not getting your money back. There are a few symbols that we can look at. I look at the investment. Uh, I look at the investment symbol. She's hiding away, and she's very good in talking. She's very good in persuading you to take your money out. And then if we look at Wu Tu, you won't be getting the money back. Yeah, damn good. You see, she's so good in talking. So good. It shows that 佢係一個小人啊，亦都係一個大壞人啊。Okay? Yeah, it has such symbols that is a really big obstacle, really bad people, bad person, bad guy. She is a public figure too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And in her door, it shows that she's doing something wrong. Yes, it shows that she's doing something wrong. And she's hiding. As in, people know her. Yeah, okay, she's a public figure. People know her. The symbols are not very nice. Okay, I try to look at all the strategies what strategies to help you to get the money back, but they all come with very funny symbols. Even you yourself come with very funny symbol. Where you are also comes with very funny symbol. And it also shows that you voluntarily walk into the tiger's mouth. You voluntarily jump into the hole that they dig, you know, the trick that they dig. You voluntarily jump into it. Katrina. You are a little bit, 冲动啊，有少少冲动啊。Yeah. Yeah, as though you just gamble, right? Yeah, when they say, "Oh, this is very good, it will give you good return, high return." I bet she says high return, not just good return. High return. Wow. not so smart this time. You took the risk. You jump into it yourself. Yeah. And I look at all the strategies, the possible strategies, they all come with something funny. So so what I can see is quite hard though. Yeah. Not likely. Not so likely. Luckily it's a small amount. Okay. So next time before making any investment, come and ask Ian Hall. Because from Qimendunjia we can tell if that person is a good person or bad person. In Qimendunjia we can tell if this person is going to con you, to cheat you, to trick you, or if this is something really going to make profit for you. Alright. And so if you haven't, click the link there, join my 2026 Feng Shui convention. When you know something ahead, when you know the outcome one step in advance, it save you, it will really save you from making silly mistakes in life. Okay? If you complain that it's expensive, well, look at the value. How much is that? A ticket is only $36.90. It's a lot cheaper than making an investment and the money is not coming back forever, you see. Katrina says, this year I have no supportive star, only negative stars. So the lion can find me easily. Ha ha ha. Even in your 八字 there is no supportive star this year, only negative stars. But Feng Shui can help, Katrina. Feng Shui activation can help you to attract supportive people. This year, even my year in this year is also terribly bad. Okay, in my 八字 is also terribly bad. I swear. I could almost die in an accident or something. But Feng Shui can help. The easiest way to change our luck, to open the fortune, to open the door of our fortune, is by using Feng Shui activation. Because I said the other day, there are 12 ways, okay, 12 things that will affect our luck, affect our fortune, affect our life. Even this year, the tiger, the white tiger is also biting me. That's why I said I might be, crash in a car accident or die or something. This year, I am in a very terrible year myself. Yes, so Feng Shui can really help. I talked about it the other day. There are 12 things there are 12 things that will affect our luck, affect our life, affect our fortune. So these 12 things in Chinese, there's like a poem, okay? It is called 一命二運三風水，四積德五讀書，六名七相，八交貴人，九信仰，十係咩啊？養生，11擇偶擇業，12廣東話點樣講啊？吹吉避凶 ，OK？ So first thing is 一命嘛，一命嘛，命 is your 八字 horoscope. That is when you are born. That is already fixed with you. Your 八字 is something that you can't change. And then 第二係 luck， 二運嘛，你個命運。運 is the luck that changes every month, every year, or every 10 years. That also is inborn with your 八字. Because when we look at your 八字, we can tell which year, what month, even what day, what will happen. So number one and the first and second factors are something we can't change because it's inborn. It's not possible that we kill ourselves and then reborn again, right? So that's not possible. But some is feng shui. The third main factor is feng shui. And luckily, feng shui is something we can change. Luckily, feng shui is something we can change. You just, activate the feng shui energy of your house. Do some small setup or setting in your house. Or even when some people, when they move house, or they don't like the city they live in, they don't like the country they live in, they just move city, move to a new country. Such a big part of their life will change, right? Changes just by changing the feng shui, just by changing the place they live. So feng shui will really help. I guarantee you. What do I mean by feng shui activation? Luck as in luck cycle. What do I mean by feng shui activation? There are mainly three types of activations. Okay, feng shui activation. One is short term, one is mid term, and then the other one is long term. For you to hire a feng shui master to do mid-term and long-term activation, they are quite expensive because they have to only tailor for your house. Okay, for mid-term and long-term feng shui consultation is usually expensive because that can only do it for your house. Even if you ask me how I charge, that will be a few $100 up to a few $1,000. Okay, depends on how much you want to do. Because I can only do it once and that is only applicable to your house. That's why it's expensive. But there is one thing that is short-term activation. For short-term feng shui activation, I can give you a very good price. Okay? Even everyone who is watching here, I am doing it at a very affordable price because it's short term. And short term feng shui is that, well, of course, the thing is every month you have to do it again because it's short term. Okay? But short term feng shui is that if you know you are going to meet a client, a potential client, you want him to sign a contract, okay? You just quickly do this short-term activation so that maybe next week when you meet the client, you boost up your chances of him signing your contract. Okay? So this is short-term, immediate. You want to see immediate result. You want to make it happen immediately. So this is short-term. And for short-term feng shui activation is that every month what I'm doing for all my members, okay, they sign up, either they pay by yearly subscription or monthly subscription. What I do for all my members is every month I will tell them exactly on what date, at what time. That is very important because this time and date selection will help you to boost up that energy right away. Okay, that's why this is all calculated very precisely and accurately. So you have to do it on that day at that time. And then in which section? Let's say at the north section of your house. And then what are the items you have to prepare? You have to do it exactly to activate the energy only at that time. Okay? And people see result. So many members coming back to me, they feedback, they see results. Is the short term my $9 monthly? Yes, that's the one. Only $9 a month. That cost, I mean, it's only costing you half a pizza a month. I am 100% sure if you have a gadget, if you are watching it online, half a pizza a month is nothing to you. Time is based on your country time, your local time, okay? Your time zone. Yes, I have members from the America, from Europe, from Kuwait, Middle East, from Asia, Australia, do it according to their own time. And they still feedback to me, they see results. You are not my first client. You won't be the first one who sign up. And you won't be the last one. Some of them see results in 2-3 months. Depends on what they want, okay? There was one person on YouTube. She told me that after doing the manifestation right away, she just came across the video, giving her the answer that she was looking for right away. It's only $9 a month. I can put the link there in the chat box now. And then it is up to you to click the link or not. Whether you want to see some changes in your life or you just sit where you are and wait for the luck to come from the sky. So this is monthly. PowerStack Feng Shui activation. Okay, so that is the link. And I'm just answering the other question that Katrina asked. Luck as in luck cycle. Well, you can say luck as in luck cycle. I mean in that 12 things, okay, in that 12 things that affect our luck, affect our life, affect our fortune, the second factor, luck, that refers to the luck according to your bazi, according to your bazi. All right, so it can be calculated every 10 years what will happen in your life. Let's say from age 1 to 10, you know how your life will be, and then from 11 to 20, how your life will be. So that is a 10-year cycle of luck. And then of course there are also 5-year cycle of luck. Every 5 years we look at the word, the element of the universe, and then the next 5 years we look at the element of the earth. On top of that, if you want to interpret it into more details, we can also calculate every year what will happen, the yearly cycle. And then again, if you want to look deeper into it, we can also look at the first half year, the first 6 months of that year, according to the element of the universe, what will happen to you. And then for the last 6 months of the year, according to the element of the earth, what will happen to you. And then if you want to look it into more detail, we can also tell every month what will happen to you. And then if you want to look it into if you want to have a deeper look, then we still can tell according to your bazi in that month, according to the element of the month, what will happen in the first few days of the month, in the beginning of the month, and then according to the element of the earth, what will happen to you in the last half month of that month. And then if you want to look it into more details, we can also tell on this day what will happen, and then how likely it is to happen at what time. I don't think there is any master who will interpret so much detail. Every 2 hours what will happen to you. Okay, so the luck there is can be calculated, and luckily we still can open the fortune. We still can open the door of our fortune by just doing feng shui activation, and that's the third main factor that will affect our luck, other than the first, your horoscope, and then the second, the luck that comes with your horoscope. So the third one is feng shui activation. The third main factor is feng shui activation, and luckily that's something we can do. What is number 4? The fourth is doing charity. Charity only comes fourth. Feng Shui has more power than doing charity. Interesting, isn't it? How interesting. And then some people say, I don't believe in luck, I don't believe in Feng Shui. I just believe in myself. I study, I work hard, and then I can live a good life. Yes, that is the fifth factor. Study can open the door of your luck. And that is the fifth main factor. Charity is the fourth, rank number 4. Doing charity is fourth. And Feng Shui is third. This is not something I make up myself. This is something that passed down from our ancestors centuries, thousands of years after thousands of years. Alright, so those are the 12 main factors that will affect our luck, affect our life, affect our fortune. Although the first 2 main factors are not something we can change because we have taken birth, the horoscope that come with us and the luck that comes with the horoscope are not something we can change. Luckily, the third main factor is feng shui, and that is something we can absolutely change. On then number 4, the fourth main factor is only charity, and the fifth one is study, to learn. Okay. Katrina says very detailed. Ha 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 ha. Didn't know 八字 can see every 2 hours. I know 奇门 can every hour. 奇门 is also every 2 hours because 奇门 or 八字 or feng shui, the hour we calculate is 1 hour equals to 2 normal hours. Okay, in 奇门 八字 or feng shui, every hour in that we look at equals to 2 normal hours. Okay, the 2 normal hours like 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. That is 1 hour in 奇门. That is 1 hour in feng shui. That is 1 hour in 八字. 你讀咩時辰啊? Okay, Katrina, you understand Cantonese right from Hong Kong? 時辰啊，睇時辰啊，唔係睇幾點啊。Okay. The time now here in Melbourne is 8:40 p.m. Yes. Good girl. Katrina is very good. I will take one last question before I call it the night. Alright. If you have any bursting questions trying to make the best decision for your life, for yourself, or even for your family, you are more than welcome to leave your date of birth in the chat box, followed by your question. I will be using 奇门遁甲 prediction to help you to interpret the message coming from the universe. 奇门遁甲 is an ancient tool we use for strategies. If you can know the outcome one step in advance, it will help you to plan ahead. and it will help you to reduce making silly mistakes in your life. And of course, other than 奇门遁甲 prediction, I am also doing this 2026 Feng Shui Convention. It will be held on November 29. It's going to be online, so everyone on earth can actually join. And the reason I'm doing it is to help you to plan your 2026 one step ahead. When you know what will happen in advance, you can plan ahead. Okay, so you won't be wasting your time, money, energy into something that is not profitable, that is not going to give you good return. Okay, you might be questioning me, Ian, why should I pay you to know what will happen in 2026? By 2026 come, I will know what will happen. Well, Feng Shui is such that when you know it in advance, you can win at the start instead of adjusting it later. When you have to adjust it later, that means you can only be a follower. You can never take the lead. Alright? So it is up to you whether you want to join me in 2026 Feng Shui Convention or not. If you are happy to, just click the link there. All details are there. And I assure you, I will be interpreting what will happen in 2026 from more than 6 perspectives, using more than 6 different tools to interpret what will happen in 2026. And in the Feng Shui Convention 2026, I will also be sharing with you what are the steps you want to take and what are the things you want to be very, you want to take precaution. Okay, I assure you the value you will get is a lot more than what you will pay. So far, all members who sign up for my Feng Shui activation, short term or long term, okay, everyone, yeah, whatever that I got feedback from, they are quite happy. Okay, I'm quite sure you will get more than what you pay for. So if you are interested to make the power of Feng Shui work for you right now, very quickly, see result almost right away immediately, you are more than welcome to sign up for my monthly PowerStack Feng Shui activation. Either you sign up for monthly subscription or yearly subscription. Of course, if you sign up for yearly subscription, there will be more discount. Yes. And for monthly subscription, it will only cost you half a pizza a month. The fact that you can afford to watch me online with your gadget, I'm quite sure half a pizza a month is absolutely something affordable to you. Alright. And one last thing, if you would like me to X-ray the feng shui of your house for free, haha, I think this is gonna be very interesting. You can join the PowerStack portal for free. Okay, in the chat room, there's where all the members can leave their questions and upload their photos for me to X-ray scan the feng shui of their place. There are many ways to audit the feng shui of one place. There are many methods, from many different schools, but I am offering you only I offer all sort of methods, all right? But if you want a free service, I'm only offering to do X-ray scan for free. So in the PowerStack portal chat room, that's where you can upload all your photos, however many you want, and then I will be interpreting, I will be scanning X-ray, doing the X-ray scan for your house in another YouTube live. Okay, if you would like to hide your privacy, just put your nickname. I'm quite okay with that. All right, so Of course, also every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Melbourne time, I will be doing 奇门遁甲 prediction. If you have a bursting question, if you are struggling to make the best decision for yourself, for your life, or you are just trying to make the best decision for yourself, you are welcome to tune in to my YouTube live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Melbourne time. I will be using 奇门遁甲 to do the prediction and interpreting the message from the universe. So in this 奇门遁甲 prediction is that I won't be giving any personal opinion. I won't be giving you any personal suggestions. I will only help you to interpret the message, the answer that is the best for you according to the universe by using the tool called 奇门遁甲 prediction. So 奇门遁甲 prediction is a tool our ancestors have been using for thousands of years to predict the outcome of an action before they take any action. So in that case, when you know the outcome before doing anything, it will help you to make the right decision and also to help you to reduce making silly mistakes in your life. Okay? Well, and sometimes making a silly mistake in our life can be very, very expensive. You really don't have to pay such an expensive tuition fee just to learn a life lessons. 奇门遁甲 can help you to save your money. 奇门遁甲 can help you to save your time. 奇门遁甲 prediction can help you to save your energy. And that's why I am sitting here trying to offer you anything I can help you with. Okay, so I open for the one last question tonight. If you have a question, ask specific question. All right, do not ask open question like, will I get rich next year? Will I meet my loved one next year? Will I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend next year? You want to ask specific questions. Let's say, is it a good time for me to start a business in what business? Okay, that's something you have been researching it for a while. All right, don't simply ask me, is selling used car a good business, or selling second-hand, used goods good business? When you are asking open questions like that, there's no answer coming from the universe. The only symbol I can see is that's a blank question, and so the answer is also blank. All right, you want to ask specific questions? Just give in the chat box, just type your date of birth followed by your question. Anyone? Any taker? There's 10 more minutes before I go to bed. If not tonight, I will see you next week. I have decided I'll only do it from Monday to Friday, and of course for 奇门遁甲 is only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Weekend is weekend. Come on, you don't have to be shy. But by the way, if you are really interested to know one step in advance what will happen in 2026, just click the link there. Join my 2026 Feng Shui convention. I am very sure the value you will receive after joining the convention worth a lot more than the ticket you have to pay. Because I will be using at least 6 different tools to interpret what will happen in 2026. So that will give you a very comprehensive view, a very holistic view, what will happen in 2026, trying to cover every single thing that will happen in 2026. And so you will know whether you are employed or you are self-employed or you are a boss, you run your own business. I am very sure knowing the game, knowing the outcome one step in advance will help you to plan ahead, will help you to take the right move, and will help you to reduce wrong investment. And of course, if you really would like to learn from me, I have got this PowerStack master code that is designed to learn feng shui in 5 days. That's right. It is designed to learn feng shui in 5 days. In these 5 days, I will only share with you the juiciest essence in feng shui. How you can do feng shui setup for your house from knowing nothing. Okay? And why only 5 days? In those days, the old school way is that you have to learn feng shui for many donkey years, at least 10, 15, even 20 years, just to learn one school of thought, just to learn one method. And PowerStack Master Code is solely designed by me, that I only pick up the practical essence that you need to know. You don't have to memorize anything. There is no complicated theories. I have done all the calculations for you. Calculation is a big thing. Many people, they learn feng shui, they fail in calculation because calculation is so difficult. And I have done every single thing for you. I just put in one layout, okay, in one layout, in one map. You just take that layout, map it on your floor plan, and so immediately you will know where the dragon is coming, where the water is coming, at the section where the dragon is coming, what you should do in that section, at where the water is coming, what you should do in that section. Right away you know the answer. You don't have to memorize anything. You don't have to, I will be doing one short introduction so you know the simplest, the theory that you have to know, but there's no complicated theories, okay? And the fact that I have done everything for you, I just put it in one layout. If your house is facing this direction, this is the layout you use. If your house is facing that direction, that is the layout you use. I have put every single thing in the layout. So in that 5 days of PowerStack Master Code, you can easily pick up 12 methods from 12 different feng shui schools. Nowhere in the world, no one feng shui practitioner will teach you 12 methods, 12 different schools in just 5 days. And it's something that you can start to use right away. In just 10 minutes, you map the layout on your floor plan. In just 10 minutes, you can figure out all the answers and what to do. And then you can start activating feng shui and make the power of feng shui work for you. Who really wants to learn feng shui and spend 10 years? Who really want to spend 10, 20 years to learn feng shui nowadays? That's why PowerStack Master Code is designed to give you the answer right away in just 10 minutes, you know what to do. Okay? So I will also put the link here. PowerStack master code. Just 1 second. Okay. Before I put the link for PowerStack master code, if you are interested, join me in the 3 days challenge. Okay? Because I will be explaining every single thing about PowerStack master code in this 3 days challenge. So if you would like to know more, sign up for 3 days challenge. That's free. So you will know what I will be teaching in the 5 days PowerStack master code. Okay? How you can learn 12 different feng shui methods in just 5 days. Quick and easy. We are already in period 9. We want things to be fast. We want to see results right away, immediately. If you are meeting a client next week, you are going to sign a contract next week, you want to activate something now, right away. You want to see the results. No one is going to spend 10 years, 20 years to learn feng shui. Okay? You want it now, right away. Right. Do you want it now or do you want it in 20 years? If you want it now, just say now in the chat box. And then join me in the 3 days challenge. I'll be showing you step by step what I will teach in PowerStack Master Code. Why PowerStack Master Code is your choice to learn feng shui. Okay? So thank you very much everyone for joining tonight. Now. Of course you want it now. Of course we want it now. So just click the link there. Alright, whatever that interests you. If you would like to know more about PowerStack Master Code, the 5 days feng shui course, how you can learn 12 different feng shui methods in just 5 days, click the 3 days challenge link. Okay, it is free. I will explain in the 3 days challenge how I'm going to deliver this 5 days course, how you are going to become the feng shui master of your own house in just 5 days. If you would like to very quickly activate the feng shui power in your house, monthly PowerStack feng shui activation is what you are after. With the cost of only $9 a month, that is only half a pizza. Okay, that costs you only half a pizza a month. You can very quickly in a short time to see measurable results bringing you by feng shui activation. Whether you want to do a yearly subscription or monthly subscription, that is up to you. And of course for yearly subscription there is always a discount. And where else, if you would like to know what will happen in 2026, one step in advance and prepare for your 2026, join my 2026 Feng Shui Convention. By knowing what will happen in advance, you can prepare one step in advance. Why do you want to look at the weather prediction tomorrow? Because you want to prepare yourself one step in advance. If it's going to be rainy, you want to make sure you bring your rain jacket or an umbrella, right? If it's going to be sunny, you can also prepare yourself for the weather. That is the benefit of knowing it one step in advance. And so, Feng Shui can also help you to know what will happen in 2026 one step in advance. Instead of adjusting yourself later, you want to win at the start. And only Feng Shui can help you. At the cost of $36.90. In the 2026 Feng Shui Convention, I will be using at least 6 tools to interpret what will happen in 2026. So all these 6 tools interpreting 2026 from different perspective, so it will give you a holistic view, a comprehensive view what will happen in 2026, so you are fully prepared, so you are fully planned for your 2026. Okay, so thank you very much everyone who joined tonight, especially Katrina asking a lot of questions about Qi Men Dun Jia. So if anyone you would like to know what answer is coming from the universe, okay, I will see you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Melbourne time. This is Ian Hall, your Feng Shui master. Thank you so much. Wherever you are from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.